Looks like we made it. This is the... It looks so different. That overflow of energy is probably...
From this point forward, everything we know about...
Paimon's more...
Do you see that patch of light on the ground?
Oh yeah, right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, if this was the
That's it? You really think that... So that means all we need to do is...
Exactly. This light...
The terrain looks... Yeah.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend. It's like it was... I'm sorry, I can...
No, we should be the ones apologizing. But we had to...
Of course. Under the power of... Turns out even our regret...
Whether in triumph or death, you want your best friend by your side.
Exactly. That may not be in the... You're looking for a... I'd like to... Be careful.
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad. It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment. Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go wandering off. It's... Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being. We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them.
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
Everlasting as the moon!
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that? What? Never mind. It was probably just my imagination. Don't scare Paimon like that!
I heard it too. It was a voice from the abyss.
What did it say?
Doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going! Paimon wants to get out of this place! We're here, Kachina! Honey? You made it! Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of these monsters. Good idea. Let's go! Let her rip! Next customer, I am the cutting edge of fashion. Let my name echo in song!
Torn to oblivion!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! That monster can appear from anywhere! It almost caught me a bunch of times. The YF's power helped keep...
Had a girl.
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. I can't exactly put it into words, but... something's wrong with That was the Pyro Archon's...
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wyab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wyab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wyab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wyab can extend their consciousness over the entire... But if a proxy were...
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem. Still, we can't just leave the Wyab to suffer. It's protected me this whole time.
I agree. We might even manage to draw out the monster that's been hunting Kachina. Getting rid of the monster might slow down the deterioration of the Night Kingdom.
Kachina? What's wrong? Nothing. Just a headache. And that voice again, telling me to abandon the Wyab. Maybe we would... No, I'm just up ahead. Listen to me, Kachina. You don't have anything... All right.
We've already come all the...
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I don't have much... So go.
Thank you. You're a true... Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk. I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wyab? Wyab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wyab? So we were right. The contamination... Alright, get ready, everyone! Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place!
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You tried to... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but no. I thought that ancient names, pride, friendship. The don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina, give me your hand. Feel that? Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not. You're right, but you also.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back. The power lies in. But in our commitment. Well said! Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this. Sorry in advance, but you deserve what. There aren't many in.
From the ashes to the flames of redemption!
Let's ride! Right here! Clear the area! Action at the flame! Whoosh! Fast!
Begin! The flames of redemption!
Let's ride! Right here!
How brightly burns the truth!
Surf's up! Let's shred, Jackie! Let's ride! Right here! Get back! Woohoo!
The fate of this world is already.
We won! We actually won! That's what he gets. Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so. I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable. Huh? My ancient name is.
It's probably a projection from the
Wait.
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend, especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really something. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, we stand no chance against the power of the Abyss. It took years' worth of scars, and lots of unnecessary suffering, for me to understand that for myself. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Everyone has a part. Only then will we have the power to defeat the strongest of foes.
Who are you?
Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before. You were the giant who saved all of Natlan.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wayab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save Natlan from its impending doom.
Me?
As long as blood still runs through your veins, even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Moalani? So many memories. My brain was just flooded with everything he once knew. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure something out?
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now. Efforts to save Natlan started all the way back then. We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger here longer than we have to. know bits and pieces, but I had no idea Mualani was also part of the plan.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Let's focus on saving the Wyatt first. Okay, that should be enough. Wyatt? Can you hear me?
I hear your voice, Kachina. My dear child.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I just wanted to make sure you were okay before we leave, but we can't afford to stay here any longer. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like me, but it's okay. I'll keep searching within myself for the answer. I'll never stop trying to improve my strength. One day, I'll live up to the hero you saw in me.
You are already an outstanding child in my eyes, Kachina. No matter what happens.
Huh?
You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect and nurture you. Your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name, but it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are already worthy of your name. Now, you need only devote yourself to becoming a better you. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents, my love for you will never change, no matter what the future holds.
Thank you, Wyatt.
It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. The situation here is getting worse. Go now, my children. Save Natlan on behalf of all you hold dear.
I know we've never met before, Wyatt, but I just wanted to say thank you for encouraging Kachina. It was exactly what she needed to hear.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Sealy! The Sealy opened the way for us!
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion. I stand before it, alone and unchanging. The world remains constant over the centuries, but human life is like the dew at dawn, or a bubble.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time. It's the power of the abyss. Quick, we need to run!
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us! Whoa! What's going on?
We're out of time. It's the power of the abyss. Quick!
It's a Seelie! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here!
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle! Come on, faster!
We'll never make it!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back!
The Pyro Archon saved us.
But she's not here. Didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the speaker's chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price.
You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold on. We'll get you to a doctor soon. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting for us.
I recommend getting a full checkup, just to make sure no damage gets left behind.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Wyatt mentioned something about the Pyro Archon's plan. What is it exactly?
I'll let her explain everything. We're all a part of the plan now. Every move we make from here on out will decide Natlan's ultimate fate.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first. It's best not to let any lingering effects of the Abyss go untreated.
Thank goodness you made it back. I came here as soon as the Pyro Archon told me about your plan. Take a seat, everybody. I'll examine you one by one. All right, that should do it for now. But just to be safe, I'll perform another checkup in a couple of days. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to come.
Of course. I still have patients to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right. We might not see eye to eye, but we both had good intentions. Just give it time. I'm sure we'll figure things out between us one day.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No. That can't be true, can it?
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated 500 years ago.
Mulani told us a little bit about that.
500 years ago, all the nations of Tevat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, victory came at the cost of our civilization and countless lives. Even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally achieve the peace we know today. And still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan remains as real as ever.
I'd never have guessed.
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley lines. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost to the Abyss. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory, nor did they hold hope for the future. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from the Wayab nearly severed. If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be foolish to even dream of defeating the Abyss in the future. So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe, and finally came up with a 500-year-long plan to save Natlan.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories. Since the plan was mentioned in those memories, I guess I've been chosen to play an important role in it. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human to live that long.
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations of our lifespan. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribes. The goal was to reunite the people and restore the strength of each tribe's Wayab. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wayab would select a hero, indicating the tribe was once again ready for war. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes of old, 500 years ago.
So that means I'm one of the chosen?
That's right. You bear after your adventure and—
So enough?
Yes. The 6 heroes success once again, it—
Just like how—
Exactly. It's just, if we want— So, I've tried. Currently, Shalonin of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wayab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memory.
Well, we have—
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the— That's also why—
But if you knew this whole time—
Perhaps, just like your—
So I suppose—
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them before— I have never believed I could— Natlan's salvation You're quite perceptive, aren't you?
Huh?
Even though I sacrificed my power. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. In addition to their sentimental—
Fuel?
Yes. The stories over time, they be on their own. By burning those items, I was able to— It was a rather crude—
But—
That's exactly why I dragged you all here.
You have nothing to be sorry. And then, it would only be a— Besides, if they knew those items—
Even when you put it that way, I still feel bad.
The people and the event, if you still have— Your deeds will be—
Well—
Now that Kachina has returned, we can finally hold the victory feast, and we could all use the rest. Try not to let it— Alright. You should—
When I was young, they attract people. The people of— It's been really— I've witnessed, even when they— I'm certain one day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is but you came to me because you knew. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember, otherwise rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the— For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. We will do even across.
yeah, Mom, seriously?
I am. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone. The rules.
Worf.
Who?
We are those who. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no, it's...
Ah, what?
She didn't cause it.
Yeah, she would...
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked?
Maybe it's her impulse.
So, what you're saying is...
Okay, anyway, I'm just...
What?
No way. Just, I appreciate... Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason? In the end, it's all the...
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Woohoo! Well done, Kachina! Thank you, everyone! I'm so glad I finally made it!
I always knew you could do it.
You're one to talk. Don't think
I had no choice. My friend...
Oh, really?
So you weren't just trying to...
I wasn't. When he insisted on repaying the favor, what was I supposed to do? I'm just one person.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking.
I'm really sorry, Kachina.
It's amazing.
So,
Our team captain.
Alright. There's, dear friends, firstly, I'm grateful to this traveler and his companion Paimon. They've agreed to, and let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped they too deserve to be called our heroes. So...
Well said!
I'll drink to that. How does... To be honest...
Well, you better get used to it! Next up, undefeated champion!
Hey...
Ah, you're here.
How did you know?
You look like you've still got questions. Because the thought of you could just imagine if I couldn't make... Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or...
Paimon suddenly remembered.
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together. She played and... Still, it wasn't a... You feel this is a war. And there can be no war without loss. The people of Natlan look to me as their...
Yeah!
I suppose. Even if the future ends in destruction, and it's this is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further hero who I'm hoping to get on my side. Whatever it takes. You're resistant if you agree.
Ancient...
They can. Possessing an ancient... The Ode of Resurrection may have temporary... Just like in the Night Kingdom.
Yeah,
Wonderful. We've never fought...
My lord, we've received word that although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportune time to seize the Gnosis.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you...
No matter how... you don't have...
I'm beginning to see you... Her...
Things have been looking really rough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do it.
I see.
Since we're
All right.
Hi, Catherine, it's us! Got any new
Given how once we receive word of enemy activity,
We can notify them. Yep. So
that's the plan. Whew, we keeping that one safe.
the movements of the once the
Oh right. Most people have.
Huh? Is that the Traveler in Paimon?
Oh hey,
Yep. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas. Oh, by the way, she said that she's
Wow.
She's always got a pile of commissions on her plate, so you usually have to wait a while before she finishes something. In this case, though, she's completely cleared her schedule just to, she wouldn't turn.
Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a victor of the Night Warden Wars.
On second thought,